Hi, guys. So, I know you've probably been noticing on my social media, I've had a ton of my coaches just sharing their why. This is something we do in Beachbody just because social media is just such a big thing and such a great way to reach people and really get to know people. And just, with us, it's helping people. And in order to do that, we got to get to know them. So I feel like it's really important, just as a Beachbody coach, to let other people kind of get to know me. And what better way to do that than to do videos? And you guys have probably seen, if you've been following me for a long time, you've probably seen some of my why videos. I think I've made 2 before. And, with this business, I just feel like personally, I'm always changing and I'm just evolving, and my why changes as, I change. So, today I just kind of wanted to open up and tell you guys a little bit about my story and my background, where I come from, and how that I got into this business, and what happened to make me just love Beachbody. And I'm practicing this kind of because I'll be talking to people live this weekend, and I'm super nervous about that because taking something from social media to live is just such a big deal. And so, growing up, I was raised by a single dad. I had brothers. I had all male cousins. I was just surrounded by boys. And I was just the only girl. And, without a mom to really show you anything growing up, it can be so hard. And, growing up, I really leaned on friends. My friends were just everything to me through middle school, through elementary school. A lot of other people's moms kind of were mentors to me in ways, kind of showed me things that I needed to know as a girl that my dad wasn't so good at. And, it was so important to me. And I just feel like growing up, people were always helping me. And I just loved I loved the way that it made me feel, just being helped by other people when I needed it. And, being young and going through a life like I had, you just grow up really fast. And you mature really fast. You see value in things. And you want to live a better life. You want to help people. You want to help yourself. You want to help your family when you start to have your own family. And to me, I just took all those bad things that happened to me growing up, and I made it into something that I wanted better for my kids. And the mom that I wanted to be better than what I had been given. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And, when my family started, I knew that. And I also knew that I just wanted to have so much love, and we wanted our family, that to be our priority. My husband and I decided from the very start that I was going to stay home with our kids. And he decided to join the military because that was really, at the time, the only way that we were going to be able to provide for our kids. And so that's what he did. And I think at the time that he joined the military, I was a waitress. I was pregnant with my second little girl, and we were just, young, and we were just finding ourselves and really growing up and just really living on love. That's kind of what we always did, and we still do. And we always thought that was just going to be enough. And when you have more kids and, you're growing up, you're living your life, and, you have all these bills to pay, and you start to realize that you're really just living paycheck to paycheck. And that's how it was for us. And my husband, he was deploying for multiple years at a time. And I was having babies, and I was having a really hard time with postpartum depression. And after each of my babies. And I think a lot of it had to do with just what a hard time we were having in our lives. Living paycheck to paycheck can really take a toll on a marriage and on your life. And for someone like me, I always used to worry. I used to worry about things so much. And I never really knew how to handle those things, because growing up I wasn't taught how to handle things and in the right way, and how the things that I know now. And I thank Beachbody so much for everything that I've learned and everything that I've developed in my own personal development. A lot of times I feel like a lot of people just see like this amazing weight loss story that I have. And yeah, it blows my mind like all the time that Beachbody gave me the tools and everything that I needed to change my nutrition and to change the way I felt about working out and to just change my everyday lifestyle. And I've lost 110 pounds from it. But it's like something has just shifted, and the weight loss was so incredible to me and everything, but really the bigger picture to me of coaching has been what it's done for me and how it's changed me and how it's helped me help my family, and it's helped me help myself learn and grow, and it's helping me help other people. And there's just nothing like that. There's nothing like helping someone else and knowing the struggles that they might be going through, whether it's with weight loss like I've went through, and coming out of that and just, struggling every day, but having someone to talk to about it. And then the business part, just helping these other women create a business and have that financial, I'm not going to say financial freedom because everyone says that. And I don't know why, but I just don't like saying what everyone else says. But, just to me, it's feeling better about where you are, not having to live just paycheck to paycheck. If you have a family and you go through that, I know how it makes a marriage suffer. I know how it can make you suffer inside. And when you're going through something like I have been through, postpartum depression, a husband deploying, raising kids on your own. I was on my own for almost 2 years with babies. And just dealing with being away from family, not having any friends, being in new places. We had just moved to Kansas, which was, to me, halfway around the world compared to where I had been my whole life. And I knew no one. And 2 months after getting there, we found out that my husband was deploying. I was having the hardest time of my life. I was overweight. I was, over 250 pounds. And I was struggling with that and the way that I looked, the way that I felt about myself, the confidence I had in myself, or lack of confidence I had in myself. But I was also struggling with everything else at the same time. And so it was really hard. And now I'm at a place where, it's years later. My husband's home right now, thankfully. And I can't imagine him leaving again, but if he did leave again, I'm in such a better place now than I once was, and I know that I could handle it so much better than I did before, and I'm better now for my kids. When he was on his second deployment, that's when I found Beachbody, and that was 2 years ago, and, I had just, it was about a year after having my third child. And once again, I was very overweight again, because between each of my babies, I never lost weight, and that I had gained each time. And I was never living a healthy lifestyle. I was never eating healthy. And I didn't have the tools and I didn't know how to do it. And so, I am so appreciative of this business and everything that it's taught me and everything that it continues to teach me every single day, and how it teaches, this business teaches you to grow and to just do so much personal development and just take care of you. That's what Beachbody is all about. It's about taking care of you. Like, if I can help you, then that helps me. That makes me feel good because I know where you may be right now. And it just takes reaching out, and it doesn't matter if you don't have money for whatever. You don't have to buy anything to talk to me. You can come to me and we can talk about your goals in health and fitness. We can talk about whatever you need to do. And because I've been places where, when I first bought my challenge pack, I thought that we didn't have money for it. But, my husband was there. He was telling me, just do it. Like, just do it. He was like, if you don't like it, you can send it back. If it doesn't work, you can send it back. But him, being in the military and knowing about fitness and everything, he knew that it would work. And he just always supported me. And he's always supported me through everything that I've been through. And no matter how hard I look back and I think about the times that I thought that, our marriage was going to end because of what I was going through. It was because of me and just how unhappy I was with myself. And I just feel like so many women go through that. And, it's just amazing. When I was going through the hardest times of my life, I never had anyone inspiring pop up on my news feed, or I'd never heard about Beachbody coaches. I'd never heard about someone online that could help you. I never even heard about the workouts that you could do in your house and, lose weight. I thought you had to go run, or you had to go join a gym, or, you had to go do something that I didn't have time for. Whether my husband was gone or when he came home. I remember waking up one time when he was at home. I think he was on R&R or something on his second deployment. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get up at like 5 a.m. and I'm just going to go run. And he was like, okay, babe, yeah, do that. He got up with me and got me ready. And I walked out the door and I just got in my car and I drove for a second. And I was like, man, it's really cold outside. I'm not going to do this. So I didn't. And I just came home and went back to sleep. And we just kind of laughed about it. But, if I had someone other than just my amazing husband supporting me and telling me what to do, or just kind of guiding me, like, this can be fun. Like, working out is fun. Like, it makes you feel better every day that I get up and I get that workout in. And I'm going to tell you guys, if I didn't wake up early in the morning, way before everyone else, and, get my workout in every day, I wouldn't get it done. I knew from the beginning that if I didn't get up at 5 a.m. and get my workout done before anyone else woke up and anyone else was needing this and that, needing help to the bathroom and help getting breakfast and help getting dressed and needing so many things, there are so many times I would have never got it done. And the days, I tried that sometimes. I thought, oh, maybe I'll just do it later in the day. And you guys, it didn't work. I realized that those were the days I was skipping my workouts and I would not feel as good. And it's really hard at first when you're 250 pounds and you're trying to do, I was doing Insanity. And when you're trying to do, the first like 3 or 5 seconds of that workout when I started, I was out of breath. My legs would start to hurt really bad. Sometimes I would puke. Like anything you can think of that's just like so gross and so pitiful. I couldn't even do one single push-up for like a year and a half. I couldn't do a push-up. And now I can do push-ups. And, every time I think about it, I'm like, wow, I can't believe like I can even do 5 push-ups or 10 push-ups or whatever, because there was a time I couldn't do one. I couldn't get one single push-up in. And it's just everyone has to start somewhere, and no matter how far you've came, or everyone still struggles. And I still struggle. I've lost weight and I feel good. I feel great about how I look, and I'm happy, and I feel healthy. But, I still struggle. I struggle all the time, and I don't mind telling people that, because, I feel like the journey, it never ends. It continues. We have all of these things in America. My family, we went out to eat at Olive Garden. We never go there anymore. And we went there this weekend, and I cannot tell you guys, I couldn't believe how much food that they brought me in my plate. It was like a spaghetti plate or something. And I just couldn't get over how many noodles were in that plate. Apparently, if anyone doesn't know, Olive Garden doesn't have a lunch menu anymore. So they only give you the big dinner portions, I guess. And after doing a program like the 21 Day Fix, I would have never known probably that I just shouldn't eat that much food just by looking at it if I hadn't have ever done the 21 Day Fix. And that's why I talk about that program so much, and I love it so much, because I was never taught, you're not taught portion control. I mean, you don't get taught that. And I love teaching it to my kids so that they know. And literally, that plate of spaghetti, we decided just to order the kids some extra grilled chicken on the side, and we cut up that one spaghetti plate, and I gave all 3 of my kids as much spaghetti to fill their stomachs, and still had plenty, way more than I needed for myself. And you guys, just to think that 2 years ago, I would have eaten that whole plate, and it wouldn't have made a difference to my body or to me. And now the changes that I've made, my body feels something different. And so, you're always changing, and you're always getting better. And I just want to say thank you guys for following me and for being such an amazing support system through this journey. I've been on this journey and using my social media to do it with everything that I've done for almost 2 years. And, for the first year, I was pretty much just a discount coach. And I just wanted to share what I was doing because I was liking the results I was seeing. And, I've never had any negative feedback from any of my followers. And I just have the sweetest messages all the time. And, it just makes me feel like I've found what I want to do, like what I love to do. And that's helping people. And so, sorry this is long, but I just wanted to get my why out there. And, it's changed, and I've changed. And so, yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.